Today I'm going to show you what I won't do anymore after all of my accounts or most of my accounts on Instagram got banned. It's a 5-step plan that you can use as an OnlyFans creator so you won't have these integrity bans ever again. So the very first thing you have to understand is that Instagram is currently cracking down every single link, like every single account that is existing in this OnlyFans niche. And no, I can definitely say that Meta is not actively trying to basically target OF creators. No, they're not targeting them. They're basically just going against the bot problem they have. And maybe you also noticed by yourself on your private account or on other accounts, you get followed by tons of bot accounts all the time. It's also on my Instagram account, on my private one, on my business one. I always get bot followers all the time, and it's super annoying. So it's not just that they're cracking down on OF creators, no, it's just a general bot problem that they're currently facing. So don't wonder or don't be worried that OF won't work anymore on Instagram. Yes, it will still work, and now is the right time. It's basically the golden times are now, because everyone is basically stopping posting on Instagram because they think, oh yeah, Instagram is patched, we can't even go viral anymore because they will ban us. No, that's not the case. You will just be wiped out because your setup is wrong, and this video is the perfect one because after watching this video, your ban rate will definitely go down by at least 90%. So follow this video. So the very first thing I started doing is I didn't link any of my accounts in the account center anymore. As you can see, Instagram has this account center feature, and if you're connecting all of your Instagram accounts with this account center, then you will have a very big problem. Once one account gets banned, the other ones will get banned automatically as well. Doesn't matter if they actually violated the guidelines or not, they will get banned just because they were in the same account center as the banned account. So don't connect them ever again. Second thing is, also one of the most important thing is that nobody actually is noticing, don't connect your Instagram accounts with Facebook accounts anymore. It's super risky. Why do I say that? Because your accounts, so for example, if your Facebook account gets banned, right? If the Facebook account gets banned, then your Instagram account will get banned as well. It's the same as if you would connect your Instagram account with Threads. If your Thread account gets banned, then your Instagram gets banned as well, and the other way around. So keep them isolated, keep them separated. Doesn't matter where you are. Don't ever connect them to Threads or to Facebook. Run every account separately. We're doing this for our creators, and we haven't really got so much bans anymore. Yes, of course, we had bans, but we've noticed a significant decrease of bans since we've introduced that. So everything should be run separately. Super important. That's the second thing. Then the third thing is, if your account gets banned on like a device, like a mobile phone, I don't have one here right now, but if you're, let's say, on your iPhone 15, if your account gets banned on this iPhone 15, then never try to create an account on this phone again or run an account on this ever again, because Instagram or Meta is actually tracking your IP score, your device name, like everything what's in the device. I know that's crazy, but Instagram is like that nowadays. So you have to get a new phone and you have to get a new SIM card if you're getting banned on one account on one device. But there's an exception. For example, if your account got banned, but you got it back thanks to an appeal or thanks to an unrep or unbanned service, then you can still run it on the same phone. However, if your account got disabled, then don't run it on the same phone, don't run it in the same network, and never run it in the same Wi-Fi as before. It can also be the case, for example, you have a second phone, right? And this second phone got banned in that Wi-Fi. And if the other account, who never had the problem, is also in the same Wi-Fi, this account will get banned. Yes, I know it's crazy, but Instagram is like that, unfortunately. So please also be aware of this one, because it's super important. Then the fourth thing I want to talk about is that you should also try to have different niche content on every single account. Yes, this might not be possible for every creator, or if you're an OnlyFans creator watching this, if you have like a full-time job, or if you don't have the time for that, yes, I know it might be a little bit difficult. However, if you have the extra free time for that, then try to make different niches for each account. So for example, on your main account, you have your main niche. For example, let's say gym niche. That's what your main niche is. You keep the gym niche on your main account. Then you have the second account, you just do speaking content, for example. However, you can do speaking content in the gym niche. So you can talk about gym topics. For example, you can say or you can yap something into the camera. Are there still guys out there that are into gym girls, for example? Shit like that. But you can still be in the same niche. You just have to create like a sub niche within that big niche. Another example is if you're, for example, in the cooking niche, if you do cooking videos, then you have your one main account and then you have the second account, for example, where you are filming yourself how you are buying the ingredients. That's also a possible case how you can do that. Then the fifth thing is also very, very important that nobody is actually doing is don't ever reuse any content. Yes, I've talked about this in my last video. However, there's still so many creators doing that and that's crazy. So never reuse your story highlights, your story covers, profile pictures, bio, link, everything should be super, super unique. If you're looking at the big creators that have like second or third accounts, they all do the same. They have their main account and they have their second account. And the second account is completely unique. They're using complete unique reels. They're using completely different story highlights, stories, links, like everything is completely separated and you should do the same to protect your online presence and also to protect your account. And the very last thing is, I'm also not that guy that is super technical, but you have to check your IP fraud score. Yes, I was not believing in that kind of shit like a few months ago, but it actually matters. So if your fraud score is actually very high, then I have bad news for you. You have to get a new Wi-Fi or you have to get a new SIM card. So make sure your fraud score is not too high, just to make sure that you are on the good side. And if you need help for setting up or like for having a super clean setup, or if you still have problems with getting banned, then kindly text me on Instagram, JasonXOFM, and I will look into your situation, or then we can find out if I can help you or not. I see you in the next one.